Hey guys, today we're going to talk about ratio tables. All right, so two ratios that describe the same relationship are called equivalent ratios. You can find an equivalent ratio by multiplying or dividing each quantity by the same amount. This is usually the way that I do it. I think this is the easiest way. So, like if I have a ratio of 2 to 3, I can multiply both top and bottom by the same number. So in this case, 4. And I get 2 times 4 is 8, and 3 times 4 is 12. And the ratio 8 to 12 is the same as the ratio 2 to 3. Okay, I think that's the easiest way to do that. You can add or subtract the numbers in the ratios. So I don't usually choose to do it this way. That's the easy way to make mistakes, I think. But you can do it. So if I have like 1/10 and I want to keep a ratio of 1 to 10, I can add 1 to the top and 10 to the bottom, and I get 2/20ths, and that's the same thing. Or I can do it again. I can add 1 to the top and 10 to the bottom, and I get 3/30ths. And so on and so forth. So 1/10, 2/20, and 3/30ths are all equivalent ratios. Okay, so find the missing values in each ratio table. Okay, so if I have a ratio of 1 to 3, okay, and I took, and I go to 2, and I want to know how much is going to be down here. If I have 2 pencils and I have the same ratio in each one, I want to know how many pencils that I'm going to have. Well, I double this, so I can double this to be 6, and I get 2 to 6 is the same as 1 to 3. Then over here, if I want to find this value up here, the number of pens, if I have 9 pencils, well, 3 times 3 is 9, so 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, over here, this one, I have 4 dogs to every 6 cats. So if I have 12 cats, well, 6 times 2 is 12, so 4 times 2 is 8. And then if I have the same ratio, but I have 24 dogs, well, 4 times 6 is 24, so 6 times 6 would mean I would have 36 cats. Okay, so here's one for you to do. There's actually 2 for you to do. Okay, so find the missing values just like I did up here. Go ahead and pause the video, do these, and then jump back on and compare how you did with what I got. Okay, so we got plantains to bananas. We got 4 plantains for every 3 bananas. So if I have 6 bananas, how many plantains do I have? Well, 3 times 2 is 6. So 4 times 2 would be 8. Now, if I have 12 plantains, how many bananas would I have at that ratio? Well, 4 times 3 would be 12, so 3 times 3 would be 9. So you should have got 8 and 9 for those. Okay, if I have 5 euros for every $4, and I have 10 euros, how many dollars do I have? Well, 5 times 2 is 10, so 4 times 2 would mean I would have $8. And if I have, need a nice new color here. We'll go with this. Okay, so if I have $32, how many euros would I have? Well, 4 times 8 is 32, so 5 times 8 would be 40. I'd have 40 euros and $32. Okay, you're making sugar water for your hummingbird feeder. A website indicates to use 4 parts of water for every 1 part of sugar. Use 20 cups of water. How much sugar should you use? Okay, so I'm going to make a ratio here of 4 to 1. Okay, and it's important that you get the same parts on each part. So it's 4 water to 1 sugar. Okay, so if I have 20 cups of water, what do I have for sugar? Well, 4 times 5 is 20, so 1 times 5 would be 5. I would have 5 cups of sugar. Look at that beautiful hummingbird right there. So, okay. Two whole numbers, A and B, satisfy the following conditions. Find A and B. So A plus B is 30, and A is to B is equivalent to 2 to 3. Kitty, kitty, come here. Luna the math cat wants to say something, but she doesn't want to be seen apparently. So, my ratio is 2 to 3, and I need a total of 30. So, here's the way I would do this. I would say I got 2 of something plus 3 somethings equals 30 somethings. So 5 somethings is 30. And so x is 6. Okay, so if I take this and I plug this back in here, this would be 12. 2 times 6 would be 12. And 3 times 6 would be 18. 12 plus 18 is 30. And 12/18 reduces, if I divide both of those by 6, to 2/3. So it meets my criteria. So A is 12 and B is 18. The ratio of 3 numbers is 5 to 2 to 1. The sum of the numbers is 64. What are those numbers? Okay, so just like the other one, I know that 5 of something plus 2 of something plus 1 of something has to equal 64. Oh. Okay. So, 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 1 is 8. So 8 of somethings is 64. And then if I divide this by 8, I get x is going to be 8. Okay? So I can take this 8, and I can substitute this back in here, and in here, and in here. So that means 5 times 8 is going to be 40. 2 times 8 is going to be 16. And 1 times 8 is going to be 8. Okay, so I've got 3 numbers. That checks that off. They're of a proportion of 5 to 2 to 1. So, and they total 64. So 40 plus 16 is 56, plus another 8 is 64. So they add up to 64, and they all work out that way. Okay, so, whoops, I forgot to write down the assignment for this one. How brutal of me. Okay, what we're going to do is, we're going to do (1 through 37 odd). So you're going to do number 1 through 37 odd on these. That's going to be your assignment. And we'll do that in class, and I will see you guys next time.